I might get into trouble for saying this, but if you're somebody who's on the path of spiritual awakening, then religion has no space for you. They have started off from something that was original. It might have started off from discovery that was towards the expansion of consciousness, towards the realization of pure consciousness, until it became so distorted that it became the very one thing that might actually stand in your way of experiencing a true spiritual awakening that has nothing at all to do with the essence of you. It's a canker to growth. A religion is a canker towards spiritual awakening. Religion is basically one hurdle, one hindrance towards you awakening. If anything, religion is rigid. Religion keeps you in the system. Religion keeps you in a matrix that doesn't allow you to discover yourself. Religion keeps you contained. If you're going to contain yourself, then let it be a set of your own framework that contains you. As religion to begin with may have started with somebody who's made discovery. No one thing is the right way. No one thing is definitive. Religion that has been dogmatized. Religion can sometimes contain us beyond our point of learning or point of wisdom. Religion creates fear. Spiritual awakening releases you of the shackles of this fear. Religion keeps you in the mind. Spiritual awakening takes you away. Religion enslaves you. Spiritual awakening frees you. Following religious orders, religious rituals, anything to do with religion, and you can make anything your religion. It doesn't have to be the religions that are already established today. You could be making a religion out of what you're eating. Religion, anything you make a religion out of becomes or creates rigidity. An awakening releases rigidity. Rigidity gives rise to overwhelm. When you're rigid, you can't see anything beyond your blinkers. So religion, in a way, creates blinkers. Religion creates tunnel vision. Religion, rather than taking you back to the point of origin, it might have started off as being spiritual, as being something that was going to be a bridge between you and what is unknown, but over the ages, over time, it's become something that is, if anything, what keeps us enslaved in a system. It keeps us enslaved, indoctrinated. But what a spiritual awakening does, a spiritual awakening releases judgment. It releases belief systems. It releases everything that has kept you imprisoned. It releases everything that has limited you. It releases any concept. Now, when you go through this freeing exercise, you come into a free fall and into a place which is full of infinite possibility. Now, that's when you realize, wow, I had created a being outside of me that I was deifying, or that you had this figure that was just way beyond, a figure that was creating, a figure that was basically running the show. But when you have your awakening, you realize, whoa, that figure was me. That figure was me. But to have a religion dictate a position of authority outside of us is to basically say you're not allowed to be authentic. There is no space and place for you to be authentic. Because to be authentic is blasphemy. So religion is not synonymous with spiritual awakening, and neither are spiritual teachings, are spiritual paths synonymous with the spiritual awakening, and neither are any of the tools, whether it's crystals, whether it's tarot. Yes, you can make religions out of it, you can create parts out of it, but they mean nothing unless you've experienced a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening that's basically going to call out your crap to you and show it all to you and show to you that you are the all-powerful, that you are the one that holds the key to everything. You can decide, do I want to manifest anything? I mean, everybody's sort of going for this trend. Do I want to follow it? So people are spiritually awakening around me. Does that mean that I should now become spiritual? Or maybe people are following this community or that community. Should I be doing that? No, when you go through a spiritual awakening, it basically gives you the grit to be. It gives you the grit to walk your authentic self, because you have nobody to please. You're no longer a people pleaser. You no longer want to be nice. You no longer even feel the need to conform or to try to fit into something, because as long as you're fitting into you, as long as you're fitting into your authentic version, and folks, post a spiritual awakening, you're always ever going to experience expanded consciousness. And what that basically means is, yes, you're going to be authentic. Yes, you're going to be walking in yourself. Yes, you're going to be walking in alignment with your true essence. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to be crushing people. That doesn't mean that you're going to be deliberately doing anything to cause any harm, because remember, when you're in your true essence, in that true essence, you're all expansive, you're all creative, right? Because you're in touch with the zenith of creative potential inside of you, and that has nothing to do with religion. If anything, religion can really act as a hindrance. It can act as a canker to the soul. It can act as a canker to any spiritual elevation. It can act as a canker to anything. And this is why, yes, you can start off on that path. You can start off adopting spiritual teachings. You can, start off by listening to somebody. You can start off by doing all of these things. But at some point, you're going to have to pick yourself up. At some point, that awakening is going to have to kick into gear, because if that awakening doesn't kick into gear and you don't show up for yourself, and you don't show up as who you are, and you don't show up as what you want to buy into and what you want to believe, and also show up in showing yourself to be exactly as you are, then guys, you're only going to be copying and pasting. Then it's really then us creating micro religions out of another religion, and then we sort of leave that, and then we just go and form other communities. We go and form these other little groups without there being any paradigm shift of consciousness, which is very, very important in spiritual awakening, a path of self-discovery, whatever it is, where you basically want to walk in your path. You want to walk as you, and you want to find out what's home to me, who am I, why am I, and what is my potential, what's my power, what exactly can I do, how can I hone in to this powerhouse that I am. And my power doesn't come from anything outside, it comes from everything inside of me. And this is who you are. You are this beautiful, beautiful powerhouse, and the key to that powerhouse is in you letting go of everything that keeps you locked in this cage, in this capsule. It's time to release that capsule. Lots of love. Don't forget to like, follow, and share.